Right, well, in a really strange turn of events, the DNA detritus that is Johnny Somali, if you haven't heard about him, God bless. God bless your little heart. This guy's just such a loser. Genetic dead end. DNA detritus. He's pled guilty to a whole round of criminal charges in South Korea, but he has denied one or two of them. This is interesting turn of events. I've been waiting for this, and it didn't disappoint. So, jump on board whilst we dive right into this, ladies and gentlemen. Please do hit subscribe if you're new here. Turn the bell notifications on. Let's go! So, this is like breaking news. Breaking news. At time of recording, anyway. Johnny Somali pleads guilty to criminal charges with new trial date set. Now, that's because he, pled not guilty to some. So, streamer Johnny Somali has pleaded guilty to a new charge in his ongoing legal battle in South Korea and has had a future trial date set by the courts. So for those that don't know, in late 2024, Johnny Somali, whose real name is Ramzi Khalid Ismail, travelled to South Korea and continued where he left off in Japan and Israel by causing chaos. The streamer immediately landed himself in hot water after disrupting a 7-Eleven store, playing music loudly on a bus, disrupting their journey, as well as playing North Korean propaganda out too loud. Not only that, also he allegedly, he did deepfakes. Not only that, he also disrespected the Comfort Women statues, which are commemorating women forced into sex slavery by the Japanese, basically. So pretty brutal stuff. He was just generally, he's like just a dick, basically, right? He's just a scumbag. And that's his MO. Travel around the world and be a scumbag and try and make money from it, I guess. I don't understand, but he's a dipshit. He's been stuck in South Korea for a number of months. Oh, he also got beat up as well several times, which is just comedy gold. Loved it. But yeah, so he's been stuck in South Korea for a number of months due to the ongoing legal process, which claims that he could face up to 31 years in prison due to 8 different charges against him. Pretty mental. So, Johnny Somali changes plea on South Korean charge, right? So, Somali has maintained that he's not guilty on 2 charges against him. Now, these are both surrounding deepfakes of other streamers. But he has now pled guilty to other charges. Now, the reason why he's not pled guilty to the deepfakes is because they carry a substantial prison sentence, not a small one. So the streamer had initially pled not guilty to 2 other charges relating to obstruction of business, but overturned that on August 13th today. He pled guilty to the new obstruction charge and changed his not guilty plea on the 3rd obstruction charge due to a witness showing up. Don't become one of the most hated men in a country and not expect people to turn up and testify against you, you raging douche canoe. What an idiot. So, Legal Mindset tweeted this out. Updated criminal sheet for Ramzi Khalid Ismail after today's court date. He pled guilty to the new obstruction charge and changed his not guilty plea on the 3rd obstruction charge due to a witness showing up. So, we'll just have a look at this as well, just for argument's sake. So, obstruction of business count 1. Disrupting 7-Eleven. Obstruction of business count 2. Just these are all obstructions. I'll just read them out. Disrupting bus system. Disrupting a ride at Lot World. Bus. North Korean propaganda. Then there were 2 minor offences. One was rotting fish harassment. The other was loud music, twerking on bus and metro. And then the 2 deepfakes are Korean YouTuber, and then the other one was Bong Bong. So the penalty for his obstruction of businesses are up to 5 years imprisonment or fine of up to 50 million won. The minor offences are fine of up to 100,000 won or 30 days detention. And then the deepfakes, this is the real problem. This is why he's pled not guilty, right? Is up to 7 years imprisonment for the deepfakes. So I'm guessing what's happened is he's trying to do a guilty plea. Well, he's trying to do a... He did the guilty plea because he's trying to strike a deal, which means that he'll probably end up paying this money and then not serving any time. That's what it sounds like to me. It's actually what some other people have said. Frankly, it's worrisome that at the moment he could just be fined $36,400 and go free. Yeah, this is the problem. This is the problem. I think that's probably what's going to happen, is that he'll just take that. It's a plea deal, basically. That's what it is, right? So he just pays the money and then buggers off. So the lawyer, who's been following Somali's legal troubles since they started, added that the case could run until 2026 due to the streamer fighting the deepfake charges. He also expects him to be convicted on those charges, which could see him given a maximum sentence of 12 years in Korean prison. I don't think he's going to be. I think this is going to go... I think this is a guilty plea. I don't think... I don't think that's going to happen, guys. I don't think it's going to happen. The deepfakes, if he is convicted on those, it is likely he gets time, absolutely. This trial may go into 2026. This is going long, boys and girls. So Johnny So Smalley, again, the genetic dead end, that is this absolute raging piece of shit. Dysgenic looking freak. Yeah, I think he's taken a plea deal, to me. That's what it says. I reckon he's taken a plea. Which is like a massive shame, actually. Like a huge bloody shame. I was hoping that he would go down. Yeah. I was hoping he'd go down. I'd hoping he'd have to drop the soap in prison. And yeah, some bad times would happen. I'm going to predict 38 months plus fines when it all ends. More if they add new charges. Yeah, I don't reckon so. I reckon he's going to take the fine and then he's going to be gone. So, shame. For shame. I don't have anything else to say really with this. I think it's a massive shame that he's not... Well, I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon. I want him to go down. But it does make sense why he's pled not guilty to the deepfakes, because he's fucked on those. Johnny, mate, you fucked around. You're going to find out, mate. It's real bad. You're an idiot. But I'm hoping it's not a plea deal. But I think it is. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.